Hello, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for I think it's the 14th of November, 2025. We are using Tarot of the Owls. We have the Sun in Scorpio. We have the Moon in Virgo. We have a load of retrogrades. Neptune, Saturn. Is that right? Yes, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Chiron, Mercury, and Jupiter, all retrograde, giving us a great opportunity to review, redo, reconsider. All right. Energy atmosphere of the day today. Robust shuffle, by the way. First card is Six of Swords. What a great card. Harmoniously moving in a much more favorable direction. This feels really self-directed. This isn't necessarily something this is not necessarily an influence of outer environment. It's inner environment. It's a choice. You know, it feels like the Magician card as I look at it, really. We're directing our will here and upgrading our frequency. That's what I've got. Next set, two cards. First is Knight of Wands. And yeah, we're moving forward, moving onward, moving expansively in our passion, motivation, enthusiasm. We've got our fire is engaged and we're in the momentum of our own fire. Paired with, look at that. The Queen of Wands. There's the lovely fiery lady herself. Perfect. This is receptive. The divine feminine aspect, Queen of Wands. So we're receiving everything that we're putting out there in the world. You get what you give. And I feel we've got a great and well-directed momentum based on an upgrade in our own personal frequency, meaning we're choosing to live and experience our life here in this plane of existence in a way more high vibe way, which sounds really, really simple, though each and every one of us who's made this choice, who decides to move in this direction, understands that there are old obstacles to overcome. And those obstacles may be the way that we have thought or been taught to think about anything. And we're questioning it. We've talked about this on this channel since the beginning of this channel. So this isn't necessarily a news flash, though the level of commitment to it within self-relationship is quite profound. And this feels like we're moving and shaking. We're moving and shaking our earth experience. We may even be creating some earthquakes within our self-awareness, which is awesome. Let's see what's right here in the middle of the reading. Look at that. Yeah, 10 of Cups. And that's why. That's the Ace of Cups to the power of 10. That's our love, bliss, joy, happiness overflowing into the now moment. This becomes the ripple effect. We've seen the King and the Queen of Pentacles this week. So right here in the center of the reading is what comes into being, what comes into our experience based on the choices that we are making here and the way we direct our will. Paired with our 10 of Cups is, nice, a consecutive card, Page of Cups. So this is us reinvesting and manifesting more of this 10 of Cups quality lifestyle experience. That's beautiful. Keep going. And now we have the King of Wands. Now we've got the King and the Queen of Wands. So this is a great infinity loop energy right here because we're giving and we're receiving in our own self-relationship, creating more and more of this 10 of Cups style life experience because we have chosen to move beyond what felt like obstacles previously, and we've made that choice passionately here, and we're not letting up on that, which is excellent. Don't stop now. Don't quit. Next set of 2 cards. First is the 7 of Wands. You know, the other day we had a load of pentacles in our reading, which is great because it's very grounded, earthy energy, and we had good momentum in that reading as well. And here we have it again, and it's passionately fired by our own enthusiasm and motivation here. And in the 7 of Wands, we're blazing a whole brand new trail. Like, you know, and these wands look a bit like they've been scattered. There's some uniformity to it, though they seem scattered. And this feels like an indication of whatever thought block we may have had on our momentum forward based on some old, outdated life experience that perhaps we've just been churning over and over. And now we've questioned it. So new opportunities are here for us. And this is us taking advantage of that. And, oh, nice. And there's the infinity loop I was just talking about. So I felt magician style energy over here because at the core of that card is the direction of our will. We are directing our will. And I feel that we are doing that harmoniously here in the 2 of Pentacles, and infinitely so. So there may be a lot of things that we are juggling, which is cool, because that's not boring by any stretch. And we're doing it harmoniously. We're also doing it in our own upgraded frequency attitude. Bottom of the deck, how's the universe helping us out behind the scenes? Our first card is, look at that. What did I say? There's the card witching. Goosebumps. There's the magician. Perfect. And it's in the same position as the 6 of Swords. So, yeah, confirmation, folks. I was feeling that. And then Temperance. Cool. Really cool. Because, you know, this is divine alchemy taking place on our behalf. This is what the multiverse can do without our interference. That's divine alchemy. So no interference on our part, which is great. And this feels like the 4 of Cups that we got the other day. The unseen blessing is this divine alchemy because of the way we're directing our will. Beautiful. And then we have, yeah, nice, King of Swords. Direct, discerning, no BS, clear, great decision making. And this is a card where we have great stick-to-itiveness in the now with everything that we are in momentum with, and we are passionately in momentum within self-relationship for the 10 of Cups, with the 10 of Cups. Oh gosh, look at that. And then the Ace of Cups itself. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The love, bliss, joy, happiness card. And then Page of Wands. Excellent. So onward to new experiences, a new experience of self-relationship, which is beautiful. And then the Suit of Wands, again, we're dealing with our fire and our creativity. So we're putting it all to use, and it feels very fulfilling for us. Excellent. Angel answers. Let these cards confirm the reading, if you will. Bring a new message, personal to you. No need to worry. Or a completely new message. Next we have success. You know, emphatic success, and that's all over this reading. And the no need to worry may be the very thing we set ourselves free from on that 6 of Swords. And, you know, for those of you who at times struggle with worry, find yourself there more often than not, it's because you require some validation. And if you want to move on in a more expanded way in your own self-relationship and therefore benefit all of the experiences going onward from there, address the worry. And how do you do that, you ask? Validate it. I temporarily feel, and then state whatever that is. Then bring up a good I am affirmation. I am safe. All is well. Keep it that simple if you'd like. Remember that your I am is creative and your I feel validates. So if you temporarily feel a little bit of worry, that's okay. Bring some validation to it. And then get back on the road here with your emphatic success. Worry never solved anything, folks. You all know that. You've all experienced it. And then communicate clearly. Absolutely. Tell yourself the truth. And don't be vague, and don't revise your own history. No justifications, whatever. And remember, that was then, and this is now. And what do you want in the now? What do you desire now? So give some validation. Honor your journey, because it's shaped who you are right here in this moment. Be grateful for that. And communicate clearly in all ways, most especially when we interact with others. And our language may not be the same as someone else's language. Sure, we might be speaking the same language, though the words may mean something different to each person. So clear it up. Ask questions. Did you understand what I shared with you? Do you have questions about what I've shared with you? Or if you're uncertain of where someone is coming from, ask more questions. Could you elaborate? Could you explain that in a different way, please? Nice. Then you have the romance card. And yes, this is the self-relationship aspect that we're talking about. We're romancing the heck out of ourselves and our ability to magically create in this world. We are incredible creators, and it takes our love. And where does that happen? Right in our heart space. How does that happen? Through soulful presence. So bring your soulful presence to this now moment, and then make some decisions and direct your will. It'll be a very different experience for you, for each of us. One more card. The main ingredient right there. Remain positive. Bottom of the deck. Be assertive, most especially. Yes. Angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? And we have the Druid coming back for us. Hold the space. Yes, create and hold a space for your 10 of Cups. And then some. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Enjoy your Friday. Peace, love, joy, happiness. Namaste.